Pause for a moment and really feel that. Because at first, it doesn't make sense. Holding on should create stability. Holding on should protect what matters. Holding on should keep things from falling apart. But in reality, holding on often creates the very outcome you're trying to avoid. Now think about a time when you felt like you were losing something. Maybe it was a relationship. At first, things were natural, effortless, unforced. There was space, but the moment you felt it shifting, something changed in you. You became more aware, more focused, more attached. You started thinking more about what to say, how to act, how to keep things the way they were. And without realizing it, you began tightening your grip. You gave more attention, more energy, more effort, not from alignment, but from fear. Fear of losing it. Fear of it ending. Fear of what that would mean. And here's what's interesting. The more you tried to hold it together, the more tension entered the dynamic. Conversations felt heavier, interactions felt pressured. The natural flow began to disappear, and eventually, the very thing you were trying to preserve began to collapse. Not because you didn't care enough, but because you cared in a way that created pressure instead of space. This doesn't just happen in relationships. It happens with money. The more tightly you grip it, the more fear surrounds it. You begin monitoring it constantly, worrying about losing it, restricting yourself from trusting flow. And that fear-based control, it limits movement, it blocks opportunity, it creates contraction instead of expansion. The same pattern shows up with control in general. The more you try to control every outcome, the less flexible you become, the less open you are to change, the less able you are to adapt. And life doesn't respond well to rigidity. Life responds to movement, to openness, to alignment. So when you grip too tightly, you don't create security. You create resistance, and resistance always leads to one thing: breakdown. Now here's the deeper layer. Because this isn't just about behavior, it's about energy. When you hold on to something tightly, you're not just physically maintaining it, you're emotionally attaching to it. You're saying, on a deeper level, I need this to stay. I can't lose this. This defines something important about me. And that energy, it's heavy, it's restrictive, it carries fear, and fear changes how you show up. It makes you overthink, overreact, overextend, and all of that pushes against the natural flow of things. Because flow requires space. Flow requires trust. Flow requires a level of detachment that allows movement. But when you're gripping tightly, there is no space. There is only pressure. Now pause for a moment and ask yourself honestly, where in your life are you gripping too tightly? Where are you trying to control the outcome instead of allowing it to unfold? Where are you holding on? Not because it feels right, but because it feels necessary. And what does that feel like in your body? Tension, anxiety, restlessness. That's not alignment. That's attachment driven by fear. And here's the paradox again. The more you try to keep something out of fear, the more that fear begins to shape the experience. Until eventually, what you feared becomes real. Not because it was inevitable, but because your energy aligned with losing it. Now this is where a shift becomes possible, because once you see this pattern, you can start to change how you engage with it. And this is your coaching moment. Not to detach completely, not to become indifferent, but to do something far more powerful. Loosen your grip while maintaining your vision. This is the balance most people miss. They think the only options are hold on tightly or let go completely. But there's a third way, a more aligned way.